Hey guys, haven't put anything up in a minute, so I wanted to take a couple of minutes and just talk with you, share some stuff maybe, I guess. I've been clean and sober now for, I want to say this is 5 months. I honestly don't care about goals or time frames or clean 7 years, clean 2 months. I don't really care about time frames, but other people do. And every now and then it's kind of amusing and fun to know how long it's been. It's not like I check off the day on my calendar or nothing. But I had a thought earlier today for any current addicts, whether it's drugs or alcohol or whatever bad habit it is. If anybody's ever tried telling you to get clean and you've used the excuse you don't know what it's like, I know exactly what it's like, and I'm going to tell you right here, eyes to eyes, face to face, get over it. Do you like waking up every day not knowing where you're going to get your next fix, how you're going to get your next fix, how you're going to afford it, knowing that you're only happy and can get away when you're high or drunk or whatever? Grow up, get over it. As soon as you rid your body of all those toxins, regardless of what that toxin may be, you're going to start feeling so much better every time you wake up. You're not going to be rushing to get that first needle. You're not going to be rushing to light that first bowl. You're not going to be rushing to the kitchen to get that first shot or drink or beer. Your body's going to start recovering. You're going to get healthy. You're going to be able to do things in your right mind. No more of those oops nights. And that's if you remember what happened that previous night. I know I have a lot of friends on my Snapchat who still, post those Friday, Saturday night videos, bar hopping, drunk nights, hookahs, whatever. And the more and more I watch them, I'm just like, sure, they might be having fun in their own little way. I used to do the same thing. It's just not me anymore. I'm actually turning weight training into a religious hobby of mine. And it's paying off. My family and friends say I'm looking good. My color's coming back to my face. I used to have some seriously bad psoriasis all up on my forehead line. Like, it looked like I had some sort of just red, round spots, scabs all over my forehead. All that, like, cleaned up within almost a week's time of me being sober from alcohol. For those of you who don't know me, I don't know if you just came across this video in a search or whatever on YouTube. I just started not too long ago, but I'm a former alcoholic. I started off beer, I want to say around the age of 17, and it progressed and progressed and progressed and progressed until I'm 35 now, and I was waking up at 6 a.m. grabbing that mixed drink. I was usually doing a 50-50 or almost a 50-50 mixed drink of vodka and orange juice or screwdrivers or just whatever my taste buds were feeling. I was a daily drinker. Had a huge tolerance, so you can imagine my grocery bill in the liquor store. And it took me a hospital ER visit, not for alcohol poisoning, but because that's all I had done was drink, and I didn't eat. I didn't replenish my body. It shouldn't have taken me that long. And to anybody who is an addict of whatever it is, well, the harsh reality is, for people who want to help those other people to get clean and they say, I'm not ready yet, you actually have to listen to the addict. If he's not ready, she's not ready, it's not going to happen. In my previous video, I think my first one, they have to do it for themselves. They don't do it in fear of losing their wife. They don't do it in fear of losing their boyfriend. They don't do it so they can afford their new car. They don't do it because it'll make someone else happy. They do it for themselves. And I remember telling multiple people that I wasn't done drinking yet. But when I was in the hospital getting hooked up to fluids and rehydrating my system, I remember to this day how my body felt before I went in. I actually, my roommates drove me to the hospital. They kind of tag team me as far as, you have no choice kind of deal. My body was shaking about this bad, and I couldn't control it at all. Like, I would slam my hand against the table or a wall and be like, knock it off, and my hand was just like this the whole time. I almost fell down a couple of times walking to the car. And every time, I was gonna say every time I felt like having a drink, I remember that, how I felt. But it's not been like that for me. I just told myself, it doesn't matter if it's alcohol, drugs, or anything else. My body's never gonna feel like that again. It's not gonna happen. So I switched over. Vitamins, weightlifting supplements. I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. Waking up every day. Now my new goal is to eat more. I'm a small frame guy, so eating is not exactly my forte, especially when I'm used to skipping meals and just going for drinks. But if you're a current addict, go ahead and roll your eyes over me however much you want to. Shake your head. He's a fucking idiot. What an idiot. I don't care. You're the one destroying your life. I'm getting mine back on track. I like watching that show Intervention, because I see all these people and I don't care what their drug is or basically. And they, the physical change between the looks and appearance of somebody before and after rehab and staying clean, and guys, it's night and day. It's not appealing, it's not attractive, it's gross. You're pale, you're a twig, you don't care about yourself, and you're just proving that by hurting yourself. And don't dare give me the excuse of, I know exactly how much to do, it won't kill me. My friends will monitor me. How about you just don't put yourself in that position in the first place, idiot? How about you start guiding them up? Drop all the crap you're doing that's not working, that addiction, and change it. Misery loves company. You're gonna hang out around a bunch of druggies, you're gonna date somebody who's a druggie, you're gonna marry someone who's a druggie. Guess what? You're not going anywhere up. So how about you just pull your head out of your ass, start doing something that you can be proud of yourself for, okay? I went from the most unhealthy, dehydrated person in my household to probably the healthiest right now. It's been 5 months. And I'm going nowhere but up. My anxiety, and by the way, I have anxiety attacks that used to go through the roof when I was a drinker. Those have subsided. If you use the excuse of smoking weed or drinking alcohol, taking a drug because you have anxiety, shut up. Please. How many stoners have I met who say they had it for anxiety? Guess what? It would seem like everybody and their brother, 50% of America, has anxiety. You're gonna rely on a drug the whole time? If you had high blood pressure, I could kind of understand that. If it's something that medically calms you down, it's mind altering, okay? I used to have a huge argument against marijuana, saying it was mind altering, but then again, I was a drinker, so, our argument is void. Point is, it takes you out of your right mind. I can't wait till I run into some idiot on the street outside of a bar who's just drunk off his butt and tries to challenge me to a fight. Just because he's in that mood. I was the same kind of drunk. I was an instigator. And I've been put in the pavement many times because my mouth got to me and my reflexes were slow. So, I'm actually trained. So, that'll be an interesting situation. Hopefully I can walk away, because anyways, that's a whole different situation. Well, If you find anything useful in this video, go ahead and like me or whatever. I don't care if you subscribe. I'm not in this to make money like YouTube sensations are. I don't really care. I'm doing this for me. I'm also doing it for anybody who needs a stubborn, thick-headed person who's a former addict to talk to about help. If you want to change and you don't know how to, then I'm your guy. I make a really good cheerleader. I'm not putting on the pom-poms though, or the what do you call it? The pasties? Is that what they're called? I think so. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good Friday. I'm gonna get back to my workout and sober it up, stay clean, feel good. Love you guys. Bye.